I can tell you, there's one Shogun's a player one side.
Versus one-on-one.
Survivalist, heroic as a tiger is. Earn my stripes cause you know I'm do or die with this. Journey started young, super hard-headed. Call me crazy, but you is not my psychiatrist. Been through a lifetime of strifing and struggling. Be the best, that's my covenant.
Smart
and
choice.
I'ma live forever, that's my legacy. Greatest of all time, that's what they gon' label me. Put in work, I did my part. They like, keep on going cause you got hard. They know that I'm non-stop, I keep on pushing forward. Highly motivated, they try to say I'm overrated. If you from where I'm from, you're not supposed to make it. The opportunities arise, so I gotta take it. Too many people in my corner, so I gotta make it. I'm in it for the love of winning, spot of all the hatred. They gon' say what they gon' say regardless. Not afraid to fail, I try my hardest. Power up, the time is now, I got this. I'm on fire like the doctor. Y'all try to play the sideline. Gotta make my own highlights.
Yeah!
It's time to heat up.
We gon'
For the
crank
fight
it up.
of my life, show 'em what I got, cause you know that it's my time. Rock till I fall, boy. Give it my all, boy. Got me feeling like I can fight them all, boy. Started from the bottom and I'll never look back. Look at all my haters, y'all making them mad.
Showtime, baby! Don't expect me to be a pushover.
Round one. Fight.
Smash! Come on! Baby! Hey! Hey, hey, hey! Don't you look up! Hey, hey! Hey, hey, hey! Punch time!
Round two. Fight.
Come on! Baby! Bad mistake! Let's get it! Hey! Baby! Go time! Fire it up! Get off! Oh yeah!
Round 2. Fight. Final round. Fight.
Hey, hey, hey! Yo,
for a real fight.
I did my part. They like, keep on going cause you got hard. They know that I'm non-stop. I keep on pushing forward. Highly motivated. They try to say I'm overrated. If you from where I'm from, you're not supposed to make it. The opportunities arise, so I gotta take it. Too many people in my corner, so I gotta make it. I'm in it for the love of winning, spot of all the hatred. They gon' say what they gon' say regardless. Not afraid to fail, I try my hardest. Power up, the time is now. I got this. I'm on fire like the duck. I'm tired of playing the sidelines. Gotta make my own highlights. It's time to heat up for the fight of my life. Show 'em what I got, cause you know that it's my time. Brought till I fall, boy. Give it my all, boy. Got me feeling like I can fight 'em all, boy. The time has come, the bell is rung. No weekends, yeah, you know that I'm a star, boy. My blood, sweat, and tears. I've been struggling for years. I'm saying I'm one of a kind and they ain't built 'em like me. Vision myself a champion, one day I might be. Proud of what I see from the man in the mid. A real freedom fighter, got a problem, what's the deal? Everybody know that I always keep it real. I fall down, I get up. Started from the bottom and I'll never look back. Look at all my haters, y'all making them mad.
Let's go. Ring the bell. Time for a beatdown.
Round one. Fight.
Outway. Let's get to it. Heads up. Time to hustle. Play rate. Heads up. Get ready. Time to hustle. Stand still. Play rate. Heads up. Iso knuckle.
Perfect KO.
You could say I have potential.
Round two. Fight.
Get ready. Play rate. Outway. Outway. Flushdown. Let's get to it. Flushdown or knuckle. Move it. Stay down. Power charge. Round one. Power charge. Right tackle. Let's get to it. Power charge. Crack trap. Right tackle. Outway. 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 Heads up. Outway. 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 Drop you. Outway. You ain't ever beaten me.
Hey guys, we can help but notice there's no one on the microphone, so we're on the microphone, me and Kenman. Hi, Kenman.
It's Boot Scoot and Boogie here, bringing you.
It's what?
What? Anyway, so we got some good.
Dude, my teammate Kenman, we did so good at the
We did
team
good
tournament.
today. I had a lot of fun.
Dude, I love team tournaments
Speaking
so
of
much.
two people who are doing good, Revenant versus Kickback. Kickback
Two of my
making
favorite people in the whole wide world.
a triumphant return to the Aki tournaments. I don't know when he last entered. It's great to see him showing up.
Right? Dude, I love seeing Kickback come out. He's an awesome player, and I like to see him come on board. He's like me. He lives an hour away from Akihabara, so it takes ages for him.
You're just more committed than he is, though.
I also have less job.
Yeah, fair enough.
I have 100% less job than he has. Oh, Rev's applying a lot of pressure to Mr. Back. Oh, he tried to
Good
parry it.
pressure here.
Got the backdash. These guys are feeling each other out.
What we like to see.
Nice. Kickback trying to reclaim. Oh! That's a CA. No.
Not
He wants
yet.
one more touch. Would that have connected off the...
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
I think so, but now Kickback's in burnout. It's going to be a little bit tougher to get.
Oh, Rev's in burnout too. Try to get that last bit of hit. Oh! You can't do that.
Not
Learn.
against Modern.
No better.
Or anyone who can just slam that double quarter circles fast.
Yeah, no. Except for Revenant, because that's what he just did. He slammed that double quarter circle forward.
Solid first game for Revenant.
All right, let's see who start. Oh, Rev with a jump. Kickback
Bold
without
jump
the anti-air. Must be some tournament nerves because I know that Kickback hits anti-airs like nobody's business. Nice perfect parries from Rev. Feeling himself.
An odd matchup for the Fireball War here. I mean, Rev's got it, but
Rev does have a
yeah,
little bit.
hard to get an advantage that way.
For sure. Oh, back in the
Nice
corner
back
with
row.
you, he says. Ooh, fancy. That little
Non-direct,
non-screen
imperfect
sees.
parry.
The imperfect. Oh, wait. I love you for that.
Oh,
no,
no, Kickback
punish. Mistimed it. Those PS5s are laggy. Send them back. Give me a new PlayStation.
Nice. Double flicker to seal the round.
He's dead, Ed. Stop. He's not there anymore.
Kickback also picking the swaggiest of the new outfits, in my opinion.
Dude, yeah. It's great. It definitely... I usually don't like outfits that are just a basketball jersey, but it kind of suits Terry, and I kind of like it.
Kind of rips. I like how flowy it is.
Ooh, imperfect parry.
Not going to do
You know,
it.
I've never even... Oh!
Kickback. Can't stop
Good
the
stuff,
jump out.
Kickback. Good conversion.
But a
Spend
nice-
it. Uh-oh. The scaling. Watch that. Scaling. He uppercutted out a fireball.
Kickback ready for something.
Looking for just one touch. Or to recover some. Ooh, wow.
Nice
Yep.
bird knock.
Terry special. What did Rev do? What did he... What? He
Might have pressed a button, might have
it looked
taken
like
a
he
step
pressed a
forward.
button. Yeah.
I find that when Terry throws burn knuckle, I just walk into it, and I wish
Yeah.
I could say why.
Yeah. We definitely treat the burn knuckle as if it's like a nice apple pie. We fly towards it like a cartoon cat to a windowsill.
Yeah, I like to float while the smell, as you know, indicated by big curly lines, wafts into my nose, and my eyes turn into hearts.
Burn knuckle. Oh!
Wow,
How's that for a burn
crazy
knuckle?
punish.
Boxing bag, kickback.
It's going to leave Kickback with about a bar drive. Ooh, a little less than that.
A little bit, just
It's
a
a scary
little.
situation.
Oh. Oof. Really good frame trap from Rev. Oh, we got pressure now. All Kickback has to his name is 3 bars of cheese. Oh, that's gonna be.
That,
oh, no,
but
he
not
didn't.
there either. A
Jeez.
nice neutral jump.
He's gonna take
Let's
it here.
see it.
He doesn't
Ooh,
take
not
it
there
here.
either.
Yep.
Yep. Good call from
Yeah,
Kickback.
no super, nothing.
All right,
Now,
Kickback.
please tell me he does
Please
the
let
cancel.
us watch the movie.
Let's
there
watch
it is.
the movie.
There's one for Kickback. Tying it up. Kickback really held well under
Kickback.
pressure there. That's a tough situation against Ed.
He really did. It was looking like he might be cracking under pressure, but I think he's like coming into his skin again.
Clutch it out. Love to see it.
Yeah. All right, 1-1. This is a
Let's go.
solid match between 2 solid players.
You know what, Kickback, try to do something active there. That's a good direction.
He's definitely trying to control the pace a little bit more, but it's really hard to do that against Ed.
Not
Ed is
great
a
burn
character
knock.
about controlling the pace. Into the corner for Mr. Back. Can't just walk up. He's going to be throwing stuff at you. He's slinging purple. Nice. Jeez,
escape.
man. That is a little... Wow. That is a sniper rifle. That crutch medium kick. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
I think second longest in the game, right?
Second long. Who's
Do
the
you know
longest?
who's the longest?
Not a clue.
You.
Me? I have the longest in the game?
Yeah, you Slugbug. No.
Slugbug?
There was another Discord I was in where I was trying to solve this, where I think it was against Jury. Oh,
Wow.
Nice
Solid
finish
from
from
Rev.
Rev. That's for
Okey.
another time. We'll look at the charts.
Yeah, I mean, dude, I'll take your word for it. I don't know. I'll accept that I'm privileged. I know this. Uh-oh. Kickback's getting a
Grab
little
rush
bit
into nothing.
antsy here. I think he's starting to get a little bit of
Little
map
nerves.
exhaustion.
Ooh, yeah.
He's getting excited. Oh, Rev, that's mean.
Yep.
That is mean.
Rev jailing
Whoa.
right there. Oh.
I'm actually shocked that whiffed. Yeah, get
know
off
what?
me. I got nothing to lose.
Good
The match
time
is
for
over.
it. And an Ed DP to close
I
it.
respect it. He didn't get it perfect. Fuck you, Riff. No perfect for you. All right, let's see if Kickback can manage to pick himself up here.
Stop that air pressure.
Just a bit of
from
a
Rev.
rough game. We all get him.
Oh, yeah.
He's holding down back. We love to see people holding down back in this game.
Taking his time, slowly walking him down. This map is nice because you can really tell what center screen is.
Yeah, is it the big giant
The gigantic
demon
skull?
head?
Yeah.
That's it's a really good centerpiece. It brings the whole stage together. It really brings together the candles and the destroyed boat.
Now, I prefer the dancers at Pow Pow Cafe 6, but we've got time left in the day.
That's pretty fair. Yeah, I don't know. I wish that the Demon Head was dancing, personally.
Yeah, the fact that it doesn't do anything when you win is a missed opportunity. No fire coming out of the eyes, no big smile, a wink.
Dude, there should be fire coming out of that thing's eyes. Just like there's fire coming out of Kickback's eyes.
I was just about to talk about how clean and nice his neutral is, and then we get a raw DI from Rev. But hey, got him when he needed. Dude, push there.
When someone's playing too perfect, you play so imperfect, they get freaked out. Ooh, that's a new comp. Wait, is that the new combo? You can cancel Kill Rush out of something, right?
Yeah, I think so. I'm not sure what it is.
That's the new thing.
You know what?
Nice
An
combo.
understandable spend to get out of the corner.
Very
there.
understandable.
Ooh,
oh,
pretty
solid.
high risk target combo.
Rev says,
there.
I know how your block strings work. Mr. Back. Yep, you're burned out. Oh,
but
nice.
a nice challenge.
What are we going to do?
Back.
Oh! That was a very solid guess. It would cost him his life if he got it wrong.
Good use of resources there from Rev.
Good
too.
use of
Knows
resources.
even if it doesn't work out, he's not going to get burned out.
Yeah.
Has enough to turn the tide. All right, this is a set
Solid.
point
Good
for Rev.
neutral from Terry Bogard. Raw burn knuckle.
Kickback not letting him have it for
Okay.
free.
Kickback just
Single
letting him
action.
play the life lead, keep it back, bait stuff out. Solid. Big life lead now from Kickback.
Life lead, drive lead. Just got to keep him jailed.
playing
Oh,
corner
but Rev
pressure.
gets out again. God.
Oh, rough. Yeah, I think Kickback's playing a little bit too active. He's definitely listened to his internal clock that says,
Oh, yeah.
please do something, hit a button.
I understand immensely, Kickback.
Don't we all? Don't we all? Oh,
Nice drive rush in there. Big
is
spend.
that level 3? No.
Not
He wants
yet.
one more
Wait
hit.
for one more.
Good tech. Oh, oh. That was a counter hit. He could have gotten something cheesy on. Oh, no. That's
And that's going to be it. Yeah,
GG's
Kickback did a good job
respect.
adjusting there. Last time, Rev was in a sticky situation like that. Kickback charged in. Rev got him with the auto hit super.
He did.
Yeah, better patience there.
Yeah, I will say, Kickback didn't lose to the same thing the whole time.
Nope.
He adapted to what was going on.
Absolutely.
Rev just adapted faster.
Yeah, very solid
Anyways,
play.
I'm up.
You're up?
I'm up. Wish me
Enjoy,
luck,
buddy.
King.
Who are you playing? Slug versus Sid. All right, we are just getting started here today. Had about a 2.5 hour long. That's me. Had about a 2.5 hour long team tournament. That was Rick, Parker, and Rise who took that one back. Getting started with the singles bracket now. This should be good. I haven't seen Slugs play a whole lot recently, but I think Jury Geef's fun. It's fast, it's dynamic, a lot of stuff going on. I'll be interested to see if Slug goes for more of the level 2 opportunities here, tries to chase that burnout, tries to get those big damage, or if he's just going to play a little bit of fireball uppercut. And I'm now joined by Digi.
What's up, everybody?
Good to see you, dude. How'd
Thank
you
you.
enjoy the team tournament today?
Team tournament was amazing. A lot of fun. That was the first team tournament I've ever entered. I don't know about you, but
I entered the one for City of the Wolves where I made Chief Beef play Dong Wan against everyone, and I played one game, and Chief Beef won me $20.
Beautiful.
Beef, if you're watching, thanks, buddy. Haven't forgotten.
Keesby hard carried my team, so I get it. I get it.
Yeah, I understand that. I said, this is going to be a fun one. So tell me, you're a Jury player.
Yeah.
How does Jury approach the Geef matchup?
Wait for punishes. Geef's gonna want to do something, and if he just starts tumbling forward, that's your crouch medium kick to opening.
And Sid's going to get involved, that's for sure. Looking for some DPOSs on Slug's part. On Geef's part, really just making sure that you shut down any of that dive kick opportunities. Obviously, Slug's going to be looking more for zoning, getting those ground fireballs off, looking for the anti-airs, but
Yeah, if you throw out a fireball early, you can get a lot of information for how the Geef you're playing is going to play.
And here we go, brand new stage.
Brand new stage.
All in a stage. The local tournament mode on, gods have spoken.
Thank you, Capcom. Every fighting game needs that.
Awesome stage, too.
Yes.
Like, really solid. Us Street Fighter fans been eating good this week.
Yes, it has been a week of reveals. We got a patch that is mostly good. Everybody's got some good things to say about it.
In the wake of Tekken 8, I can understand a more conservative approach. Some egregious things still in the game, but we'll see if they pop up today. I hope not, but maybe.
I like the idea of Capcom seeing the Tekken 8 patch and someone behind the scenes just Control-A, delete. Like,
We're just going to nuke 85% of these proposed changes. All right, let's get after it. Slugbug on the jury. What am I doing? Sid the Sloth on the Geef. 0-0. Let's go.
there we go.
We were looking if it was going to be a high-risk or low-risk thing, and a almost round start jump gives us the answer there.
Yeah, in his face. He's going to stay in there. Go for that low. He's going to keep those plus frames.
Yeah, definitely a good choice to go for the low here with the adjustment to the perfect parry changes. At least make them guess. Good out from Sid. Ooh, and a great reaction on that DI. Big risk from Slugbug. Burn down the corner against Geef. What's the option? It's a jump over.
Jury always walked
nice
forward
starter.
after that super.
Already had Oh my God! How did he already get level 2? Great conversion off of that with the OD Air SPD.
And he's
Slug's gotta
coming.
play
He's
smart.
coming. There you go.
That's that.
That would have chip killed. He had no choice but to backdash.
Scary to be in burnout against Geef, especially someone who is going to play aggressive. Like, what am I doing here? We got the hippos cheering in the background, though. Anything can happen.
He's right at home with the hippos, frankly. Same species.
That was a nice pickup from what am I doing? Couple risky DIs coming out from everyone today. We're gaming. I love it.
Feng Shui. Ooh, good stuff, though.
Honestly, a good choice from Geef. You're getting burned out one way or another there. Might as well do it on your own terms. But Slugbug picks it back up. Nice corner pressure. Yeah, this is scary to deal with when you don't have much in the way of reversals. Burnout Geef. Oh, and the head stomped.
And that's a death.
This might be
Yeah.
checkmate. It wasn't, but hey, nice job, Slug. 1-1. We are playing fast today.
Yeah, and these matches are going fast. We are not going to see that 50-second marker. Though now that we've said that, they're about to slow down.
Not a bad idea, too. Got some good info. We know the jumps are solid. Both players should be looking for some anti-airs here.
The quick store into projectile.
Slugbug staying active. Ooh, close on the
Yeah.
spacing, but no.
Went for stab, but DI beats him.
All right. Ooh, good check from Sid. That's going to be level 2.
Yeah, that's a death.
First game. What am I doing? All right. Let's see if Slug can slow this down a little bit. Make sure he's not taking too many risks that Keef can get those jump-ins or DIs over. We're seeing a lot of big moves coming from Keef. Obviously, what am I doing? Doing a good job checking those drive rushes up close. Did a good job caging, but a little slower play and forcing some initiative on the other players. Not a bad idea.
We're going to start seeing shimmies
Yep,
from Slug.
waiting for things like that.
Yes.
Let's see how fast Slug can adjust. Well, that's a big burnout. Ooh, and that's a big missed anti-air. All right.
No meter,
That's
no
all right.
super.
Early enough. Going to be close to a tie game, but Slug's got a good meter advantage here. As long as he can find an escape here, ooh, that's going to make it tricky. Nice SPD.
Here it comes.
Good pause. And another one. Wow. Crazy pressure from What Am I Doing?
He got him in that corner, and that was the end. That was...
It's hard to move out like that, right? You got that +4 headbutt. You got the risk of 3,500 damage either way you swing it.
Yeah.
Tough to make those decisions and look for the right things. One of the nice things about doing first to 2, though, is you can start to understand those offensive patterns a little bit better.
Yes.
Yep.
First to 3, not 2.
First to 3, that's right. Yep, first to 2 is going to be a
That's
little
what I'm
bit
here
hard to
for.
deal with it.
Still in the install. Can he do something with it? We got something.
Yep.
We got some corner.
Hey, he got the corner after it. Could it have been bigger? Sure. Did it need to be? No. But we do need to start getting those anti-airs. Sid really consistent with those jump overs. Nice challenge.
The Carson wiggle not coming out.
Got it at the last second there. Needs to be careful not to walk himself too far back here. Got that level 1, but he's going to need to be churning. Tough burnout from What Am I Doing? Slug just needs to hold this spot for a second longer.
There we go. Nice anti-air. Did he jump?
Is that it? That's a crazy reach. Damn. Buffered through the forward medium kick. Yeah, Slug's going to be hurting here. What's the opening? Overhead? No, playing it slow, playing it safe. Good call.
Not anymore. He's
Slug
going
come to
right
him.
to him.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, but Slug gets a nice conversion off of that. Great drive rush cancel. Steal the round back. It is hard to keep your head together in situations like that. You got the
Absolutely.
drive deficit, you got the health deficit.
Yeah, you can't panic.
Yep, nice composure from Slug.
I'm shocked he went in for that jump in. That was so scary. Lariat would have shut him down immediately.
All right, what am I doing? Spending a lot of drive here, Slug. Nice capitalization, nice conversion. That's
to
going to
the
be a
engine.
big drive back. Yep, what am I doing? Going to have to do a little high-low guessing here. Now we got that burnout. Great choice for the DI there from Slug. Can he get it?
Ooh.
No, the reset doesn't work.
That's
Wow, crazy side switch combo from Sid. Way to use that super meter. Unfortunately, that hit connects and no dice.
That'll do it.
That's it. It is 2-0 for What Am I Doing?
Slug thinking of a strategy here.
It's tough. You got to be on the whole time. You see Slug's playing nice. He's got pretty good neutral. He's getting these good corner pushes, nice conversions, but you let your mind slip for one interaction, and that could be it.
Especially against Geef with that damage.
Oh, yeah.
Slug's going for a lot of back dash. Oh, perfect parry.
A lot of moving in and out. Maybe he's trying to bait out a stand medium punch there, get something that he can whiff punish. Ooh. Sid with those mid-screen DIs is terrifying, but making it work, getting the drive damage, getting themselves some distance.
Slug opting not to use level 1 there.
Is he churning? Does he need to? Well, doesn't need to anymore. What am I doing?
There we go.
There's the churn. Going to give himself a little bit of breathing room, make up this drive deficit. Slug's got to be, you're right, he's got to be careful about the back dash.
Yeah.
Leaving him open for a lot of stuff. All right, this
And
is...
you gotta wait for Geef. Geef controls this match. If you're not in his face, wait for him to do something.
Match point Sid.
Ooh, nothing off of that punish counter, though. Headbutt.
Nice pressure from Sid, just going for the plus frames. Get the meter back later. Ooh, nice SPD.
No anti-air.
Oh! Had the opportunity to finish that out there, too. Are we having a controller problem?
I think we have a controller
I think we
problem.
are. Oh, no. Yep.
Looks like they're just going to play it out, though.
Stuck in the down back. That's a second controller issue we've seen today. Not on stream, but just around the venue, which is no bueno.
That's wild.
See what
The Brooks
decision looks
adapters
like.
are not coming in clutch.
I think Brooks is getting ready to release a new adapter, and Slug is going to take the gentleman's loss on that. That's all right. Tough situation to be in.
A little disappointing end there, but great play from What Am I Doing the whole match.
What am I doing? Applying really good pressure, finding those good jumps. Honestly, just having a lot of high-risk options pay off, which is fun. Yeah, that's key, baby.
Those mid-screen DIs, you don't see that very often.
Mid-screen DIs also just going for a lot of SPD resets, too.
Oh, yeah.
In tournament play, that's, you know, you got to kind of weigh that decision. Do you hope that the person's not going to do anything about it? Not going to make any meaningful adaptations? Or, yeah, you start to play a little bit slower, more contained. I think Sid started to figure out the pace they need to play at to get the right cracks there.
What am I doing? Not Sid.
What am I doing? That's correct.
Sid's just still in your brain there.
It's the sloth. It's his picture.
Yeah.
It's him to me. I still get beautiful Kenman once in a while. I drop the adjective for my name. All right, let's see who else we got up here. Good crowd out here today, by the way, from Mile High Burst. Over 120 people signed up across all of our games today. More than 40.
Stream Runner, I am not Data. I would love to be Dez. Dez the beautiful man,
This is,
but
Digi to my left.
D-I-G-I.
Let's see who we got coming out next. Now, I think we're going to have any Elena play besides Parker today. Anyone else you've seen?
I've
Turn her
only
out?
seen Parker, but we're about to see Parker Oracle. Oracle all the way from New York here in Colorado today.
Yeah, Oracle absolutely cleaned up last week.
Oh, yeah, at Stay Fresh, Oracle cleaned up, made all of us have to rethink our game.
Yeah.
Showed that Colorado is a strong scene, but we got to get ready for when we have some external play.
Excellent, Terry. Great guy, too. If you are ever visiting Akihabara Arcade in Westminster, Colorado, about a half-hour drive north of Denver, get here by the bus, get here by a train, get here wherever you can. We'd love to see you.
Absolutely. And we actually have a train that goes to Westminster from Denver.
We do, and I always forget about it. I was biking up here. I caught a flat near Westminster, and that was as I was sort of debating, like, do I patch this or do I just cut my losses and get on the train and go home? I'm like, oh, I do have a train option. I have to call an Uber XL and spend $80, undoing my mistake. It was
Beautiful.
like Raven is Ross sitting down.
Raven, it was supposed to be Parker Oracle. They must have swapped it.
We will see.
A lot of maintenance going on over there. It does look like Raven. I really want to see Raven play well enough to get to Oracle. I want to see that match. Oracle's fought many of our top players, but not Raven.
And I think Luke got some buffs this patch, right?
He got a little bit of buffs. I do not know the specifics.
Yep. Hey,
I
Raven's
know
playing
Chris
solid
F was
as it is.
excited about it. We're going to see Rev and Raven. Roommates, right?
Yes, roommates. I have a feeling there's going to be some silly stuff, some deeply personal attacks going on in this matchup.
It's a Raven match. There's always going to be silly stuff from our personal own knockoff of Noah the Prodigy.
Nah, Raven, it's two interesting playstyles here, right? So we got two really high-level players, always plays well here, plays well at other majors or sub-majors that they've been to. Raven, for the most part, plays clean. He just plays an aggressive Luke. Once he gets his open, he gets in your face, but, like, definitely will play it slow. He'll figure out what you don't like, and he's going to stick his finger in it, and he's going to hammer it in there.
Absolutely.
Nothing too crazy. Versus, I'm going to assume Rev's not Mai, because Mai got kind of shot. Rev's Ed, who has, wider range of tools at his disposal, more of that neutral control, more general screen control, but going to have, with that higher stack, more opportunity for drops, more opportunities for selecting the wrong options. We'll have to see.
Rev's got the best anti-airs, though, in the whole scene.
And insane to do it with Ed, too. Yeah,
You cannot jump in on poor Rev.
Yeah. Cross your fingers for no controller issues. That was definitely a bummer way to end last game.
Yeah. It sucks when it's that anticlimactic, but it happens.
Looking good right now. Big pop-off happening on Akihabara Arcade number 2.
Every now and then, having a controller issue is the tax you pay for playing on box.
All right, Skullgirls is heating up. I don't know.
Skullgirls is having a great time over there.
Man, what a good game.
I won't play it. Any team fighter, I'm out. Marvel might be the first one I'm going to do.
Thinking about it. Thinking about Marvel?
Thinking about Marvel.
4v4 is crazy.
It seems like it's going to be like Strive 3v3 where they're going to share a health bar, but if they're not, those games are going to go a while. Unless we're just killing characters first touch.
Oh, yeah. All right, Raven is raw. No L there so far. I think we're both on the winner sides of pools.
Yeah,
here.
we're still on winner's side. No L in Raven's name.
I think those are backwards. No big deal. We got
Yeah, the names are flipped.
Rev on the Ed and Raven on the Luke. See how the Fireball game goes here. We were just talking. There we go. Perfect. Thank you.
Drive rush in. Fireball war. The OD pretty early.
Yep.
Great double perfect parry, though.
And a nice option for that drive rush in. This isn't really a Fireball war that's going to favor Ed too much. A little bit too slow. With the option for the OD.
Throwing him in the corner.
Fireball.
Went for the perfect. Shut down by the DP.
Rev has really been on the ODDP options today.
I agree. He
himself out of a
saw
lot
a
of
Street Fighter 4 Daigo match and decided, I can do that. I could just DP every button my own.
Neutral jump. We're thinking. We're gaming. All right, nice drive rush up. That should close it out. Nice. Round 1 goes to Rev.
Great job from Revenant. Very clean. Very clean. Luke looking a little beat up there, but ooh, nice start.
Drops his combo. So I'm saying,
I feel everybody's been dropping their combos today.
Yeah, I don't know what it is today, but there's definitely been something's in the water. Wow, crazy challenge right out the gate.
Maybe it's the heat. It's like 80 degrees here in Colorado today. Back to the Fireball war, but never mind. We are thrown into corner. Here comes the Luke pressure. Got a perfect.
But easier on those charged knuckles now, which is good. Oh, doesn't quite get the drive option off there. Got a good kick. Have a smart choice from Raven to just steal the rest of that Rev. Or sorry, not Rev. I'm getting my games confused. Steal the rest of that drive. What a big drop. Nice pickup from Raven there. evening it out.
We're starting the round with both level 3.
Big
Revenant's got the
opportunities.
modern handicap, though.
Nice choice to jump there. Skipping the fireball war, taking Raven straight to the corner. Solid defense. Yep. It's
Ooh,
great
nice
pickup with the
flicker.
flicker there. Not able to convert anything too big, but not a bad idea to save those resources. And that will do it.
Yeah.
Nice, perfect for Rev to take game 1. Yeah, honestly, good clean play.
Absolutely.
No real notes. That's just
Rev
sometimes
wants-
you get lucky, sometimes you don't.
Absolutely.
Oh, that's-
Rev hungry for his grand finals rematch. Last week got all the way there.
Oracle took him out.
It was very close. And,
And a nice,
he's-
perfect parry. Good directional choice there.
flicker into throw.
Rev hopefully taking the most of his advantage right now. Drive's looking healthy, but yeah, good challenges from Raven. Fireball's not bad at those ranges either. Easy enough to recover from. Solid poke. Oh, nice pickup on the crouch medium kick there.
Ooh, drops though.
Nice low hit there. Ooh.
Just seeing a lot of
Back to the
throws.
corner. Nice! Nice back throw from Raven. There's one. Will there be another?
Nope. There we go. Trade.
Yep. Worthwhile trade.
I feel like I haven't seen Costume 1 Luke in a century.
Yeah, most people I play against are playing against paramilitary Luke online. And I do not see anyone use Flight Attendant Ed besides Rev.
No. I like that we're calling it Flight Attendant Rev.
I mean, everything else feels a little fascist, if we're being honest.
Well,
That was a nice pickup. Good bait from Raven. Gonna get that drive meter. He
burnout and
on.
a huge life lead.
needs to be careful here, though. Rev's got good reactions on those supers. Assisted by Modern, but it doesn't matter. Quick turnaround for game 2. Go with Raven.
1-1
Turn it
now.
up.
I love seeing Luke. I missed him during Season 2. He's just such an upbeat guy.
Yeah. Good character. Nice to see also just sort of the direction Capcom wants things to go, and he's still got very fundamentals-focused character, but plays a little bit faster, a little more aggro, and yeah, manual timings on a lot of his to get the most out of his combos. They're fun decisions.
Absolutely. And I just love seeing perfect charge knuckle
Of
combos.
course, they're amazing. So satisfying.
Closest thing in Street Fighter to Electric Wind God Fist.
Yeah.
Parry trade there. Or projectile trade, sorry.
Good push out. Raven is doing a really good job of challenging his way out of the corner, finding really nice counter hits. Yeah, really learning Rev's rhythms here.
Throw into Sandblast. Perfect parry, though.
Nice challenge from Rev. Get in that corner, keeping the drive healthy. It's going to be a next hit wins kind of situation, and Rev is teching again.
Oh, no.
Those mid-screen throws from Raven will make you sweat. I get it.
Yeah.
Raven taking good advantage of this conditioning right now.
Absolutely. Groomed him into thinking that he's going to throw.
Ooh, nice
Good
challenge
call
from
out.
Raven. Doesn't matter if it's strike or throw if you've got an ODDP. It still has a meter advantage, too. Very nice.
Both characters with level 3 right now. We got a scramble. Rev burns himself out.
But
Good DP,
nice
though.
pick up on that. Yep.
It's hard. I don't want to take sides in this match, but
Of course, no. I mean, I would like it to go to Game 5. This is fun. This is good Street Fighter.
absolutely.
Yeah, Raven making the smart choice here. Nothing too crazy. No drive rushing. Nothing that super can be reacted to. Rewarded with another game. That's 2-1 for Raven. All right. What are we looking for Rev in this game? I think, again, he's doing good.
It's
getting
hard
this
because
OD.
Raven is not whiffing buttons,
That's very true.
but he is dropping a lot. So we might have to be seeing how to shut that down.
Brambles doing a good job of option selecting the drive rush behind the fireballs against Luke. It's just strong, especially if you're playing a character with a weaker fireball. Good way to close the gap a little bit. more quickly, whether that's getting up close to them and getting your move off, or at least just taking some of the risk out of that initial approach. Rave, though, we got another tech from Rev. But not fully punished. Here's the burnout. Unfortunately misses that anti-air, and that's going to be another round for Raven. This is match point.
This is match point.
I like them letting the animation play out.
Yeah.
Take a second to think. Figure it out. Figure out what you want to do here.
Thank you. Again, local only settings.
That was a pretty risky drive rush there, but I respect it. Yep. He's doing a good job of just harass. Ooh, that burnout could be tricky.
Harassing's the word for it, but we're back to
Nice,
Luke.
good adjustment. Not letting himself get hit by that overhead.
I don't think
There's
Revenant's
one throw.
got out of the corner yet, so.
Kind of.
Ooh, there we go.
That's a really solid reaction no matter what you're playing there.
Absolutely.
Punishing Luke's fireball with level 3 is crazy. Now his meter's back. He just needs a little bit. Oh, and he goes for a risky DI, but that's not going to work. Is Raven going to cash it all out here? Nope, he's going to go for one more.
Perfect parry, but the
Oh, he
DP.
challenges the perfect parry, and that is it. Nice job to Raven.
That was belligerent.
Yeah, it took good advantage of his options, and honestly, a good thing too, rotating out options that weren't working. You saw once Rev started challenging more with the Dry Brush OS off of the fireballs, working on hitting more normals, going for those jump ins. Yeah, just great adjustments overall from Raven. Not bad play from Rev at all.
Not
By any
bad
means,
at
but
all.
just
Very good game. Very
frankly,
good game. He shouldn't feel bad about
dominant
it.
from Raven.
Just want to go give our boy a hug, but
Hitting him up. All right, we got Noah coming up. Is he playing on stream or just checking in? We will see.
he's got his controller.
All right, we got Shogun sitting down.
So how do you feel about the
Busting it
universal
down.
2MP nerf?
2MP or 2MK?
2MK, I'm sorry.
Well, it doesn't help that I just started playing Aki, who's got one of the best 2MKs. No, I mean, I think it's a good balancing decision, right?
Yeah.
It shows the type of the level of thinking that Capcom is at with how tight the game is, broadly speaking. Fixing something like throw loops is going to be really challenging. Adjusting perfect parry in the way they did is good because it doesn't make it a bad option, but you have to be a little bit more thoughtful, and it adds in high-low mix in a more meaningful way, because right now that's really only meaningful in Burnout, right?
Yes.
Outside of that, if you just have the opportunity to tap perfect parry, why not just go for it? Having to think there is, yeah, it shows that they don't want it to be too overpowering. They want people who get that advantage on offense to actually be able to maintain it unless the other person takes this. Not necessarily a greater risk, but a more thoughtful risk,
Yes.
right?
They essentially killed tap parry, which was a brave move
But then
when
because
everybody was screaming, "Get rid of throw loop!" But no, we have so much strike defense that
for sure. I mean, look, you look at Shogun. There we go. There's that switch over to classic. But no, I think it makes sense then to make 2MK a little bit weaker. It doesn't feel so much weaker that the moves don't feel worth going for, right?
Yeah.
Like JP's got a pretty strong one for a poke, and Aki's got a really good one, especially off of drive rush for establishing pressure, hitting that low early. So yeah, no, it definitely makes sense to weaken it a little bit. It's too early to tell. We'll have to wait for the meta to evolve a little bit more. It doesn't feel terribly overpowered,
Yeah.
or rather underpowered after the nerf.
it seemed like this was dipping our toes in the water to see if we were on to make any bigger adjustments. Speaking of switching to Aki, you're about to see our best Aki
Our
player
best
of
Aki?
the team.
Best Aki in Colorado right here. And I did watch quite a few Noah replays as I was trying to figure out how to play the game. Noah gave me some helpful notes, so deeply appreciate his assistance with getting my Aki up to speed.
Beat Sajam and then got denied his 10-win streak.
Brutal. An absolutely horrible time to get beat when you're doing that rank up. But he's up against Shogun, one of, I mean, I don't think there's anyone competing with him for the state's best DJ, right? Might be the
Right,
best
no
DJ in the
one
region.
else plays DJ.
Shogun, who was a little bit busy with school, showed up the day he graduated college and won SSE's Street Fighter 6 tournament. I mean, what an awesome weekend for him. Let's see if he can get
Absolutely.
it done here, too.
What a jump in, though, from Noah.
Solid start there.
We're seeing slither pressure already.
I'll put you +5. I know that now. Nice pickup. This is not a pickup, but a good poke from Shogun there.
There's a weird
Back
whip
to
of
neutral.
throw there.
Yeah, this is a wacky matchup for sure. I don't... really know exactly what either person's looking for besides corner carry and mix.
Yeah.
Neutral, yeah, definitely going to be
And the
tricky.
thing of it is, Aki, you really don't want to try to challenge DJ with those projectiles. As we just saw, that double slasher will go right through.
Noah going for an early attempt at that command grab. I respect the hustle. A nice pickup there with the burnout pressure. Even though this has been nerfed a little bit, could have still gotten it. That was a really nice decision from Shogun, though. He's in level 2, keeping it about even. A solid dash-up option there. Good work. First round goes to Shogun.
And I just love seeing DJ on screen. We don't see a lot of him.
Yeah, not a ton. I do wish that we had that costume 3, but that's all right.
That's all right.
Deal with what we can. Interesting trade there. Yeah, fun thing about these two characters, too, pretty unorthodox fireballs.
Yeah.
So trying to figure out how those interact with each other. DJ's really fast slash fireballs, and Aki's extremely slow.
Ooh, another mid-screen DI risk. We're seeing it from everyone today. Perfect parry.
From Noah. Good.
Are we going to see level 3?
Not yet. I think he's going to want to apply that pressure a little bit. Maybe try and get himself a burnout here if he can't get a extended juggle. We're approaching that sort of midpoint of health where Aki can feasibly get a kill from pretty close to here. Not off the perfect parry, though. Good choice.
That scaling will stop it.
Triple dash there. Yeah, see, Aki's medium kick, still a great option there. It's blocked, you're still +1. Deal with it. Yeah. Shogun does not want to be put a third perfect parry, even with the changes. Noah crushing it today with the defensive options. And not wasting any time.
And he got to keep that meter right into the next round.
Yep. Shogun not entering from a bad place either. Will definitely have level 3 by the time he needs it.
Of all the things that get busted up on DJ from the battle damage, not his glasses.
That would be a fun option. Yeah, Noah going with the OD fireball there. He doesn't want to deal with this fireball war. Ooh. I get it. It's scary. Strong decision to go for the medium punch after that. Yeah, good reversal option from Shogun. And we are now back to true neutral. Gauges are looking close. Nice jump in from Shogun.
The frame rate on our monitor is dying, and I just want to point that out.
Yeah, if it's on your end, it's just on your end. Our gamers look fine.
Yeah.
This should do it.
Yeah.
Level 3.
Yeah,
Noah back to characters.
That's Noah.
Noah, not much of a movie guy. Not here for the cinema. Just wants to play the games.
He's not here for the art and the camera angles or the choreography. He just wants to play games. Frankly, these could be 2 boxes and he would play the characters.
Sorry, I talked my throat in half. I need a little
I
water.
understand.
All right, game 1 for Shogun. Let's keep this going. Not bad play on Noah's side either. Really using a good job of mixing up his options in neutral. Honestly, we haven't seen a lot of the whip from around that range either.
No, not at all.
Nice pickup. Great decision to know that he was going to be able to check that drive rush. The Shogun was just going to want to not deal with that mid-range. Repoison in the corner and nice hit on those forward heavy kicks. Unfortunately, misses the connector there. That's okay. We got Shogun. Oh, Shogun busts out of the corner. Never mind. All right, Noah, figure something out.
I don't know either. The slither to stay under the fireball is not a bad idea.
And also good to see what your opponent is going to try to do there, too, right? You hold that position for just a second longer. They go in for the DI. They're trying to drive right in. They're going to go for the sweep.
Absolutely. That was a good bit of information collection.
Yep, that's the right time to do it. And a nice decision on the Cruel Faith there, too. Good round for Noah. Yeah, nice escape off of that. Risky to do that OD fireball round start, but nice that Aki has the escape route there. Gonna need to play smart here, though. Got to get that gauge back, and Noah not in a great position to neutral, but sticks pretty nice jumping.
Absolutely. Ooh.
Fate misses. That's all right. That is the
got very lucky. Are we gonna see level 3? Are we gonna see some cinema from Noah? No, we refuse.
Next hit should do it. Oh, no. Are we just going to get a throw loop? Oh, a nice decision on the overhead. Noah quickly taking another game back.
We are 1-1.
Yeah, when you get put in that Aki blender like that, I don't know what you're going to do. Shogun not taking it line down. Nice choice in the DI.
Great deep DI. 3 crouch medium kicks in a row.
That is Aki gaming for sure. Shogun doing a nice job of using the drive assertively but not aggressively. Getting himself out, waiting for Noah to make a mistake. He was in a bad position here. He's got the gauge to turn something around.
You see the feint walk forward.
Yep, trying to bait that dive from Aki.
He's going to take that space and get out of corner, but Aki put him right back in.
Noah going for some pretty risky moves, those double forward heavy kicks. Nice pickup with the chain there.
The triple press on standing light was wild. Just the equivalent of going no, no.
And that's how Aki wins neutral right there. You see that? Throw your OD fireball and just press the forward button. Nothing else you need to do. Oh, maybe a little bit too reliant on it there, though. That's a great driver check. Shogun really turning the heat up here. Big decision on the slide, but works out for him.
Ooh,
Sway.
that's gonna hurt.
Shogun gonna be smart about spending these resources.
Honestly, why stop the combo at 36, Capcom? Make it 265. You know, just keep going.
Yeah, throw a few more light damage uppers in there.
Yeah.
All right, Shogun really, assertive Brown there. I like the bravery in spending. And, yep.
Early
get
cruel
that.
fate.
Yeah, but get the pressure off. Yeah, get it.
There's Magnum Opus, but nothing.
It's a big whip. Both players know super. We're just going to have to play, well, let's not call it clean. We got the drive meter in there. Going to have to
call it old. We're back to Super Turbo, everybody.
A little bit too close to be doing the fireball on. And a nice way into throw. Good work.
The idea of Aki's knees holding a full DJ as he does that throw is really funny. What has he got to be, like 280 pounds, and she's got to be 80 soaking wet?
I think so. Did you see the Sajam video about just the intense body dysmorphia
Oh,
that
yeah.
Street Fighter 6 will give you?
I feel every Street Fighter player has Googled those weights and heights and gone,
If you made a person that like had the quantitative proportion, they would die. That would be an abnormality. It was like one person. I think it was maybe it was Aki. They're like, yeah, it seems reasonable, I guess.
I think they put her at like, what, 130?
Well, I think Terry wouldn't have a skeleton.
Yes.
It just doesn't make sense. Ooh,
Terry might not have organs.
That's funny. That was an interesting use of the EX slide there from Noah. I'm not really sure what the idea was there, since he's actually putting himself on a slightly disadvantageous side, but maybe just trying to go for a little surprise, see if we can get maybe an ODDP or something out of Shogun. There we go. We got that Aki neutral going. Yeah, really whittling away at the drive gauge. Smart decisions there. Shogun pressed after the OD. Cruel Fate can't do that. It's a great pickup. How's he going to spend it? Bit of a risky choice. Ooh, jumps into the fireball. Just going to have to hold it. Noah going for the chip. Does it work? Not quite.
We need one more. There we go.
The dive will take care of it. Nice job, Noah.
And he blocked it too.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Yep. You get the checkmate.
Ooh, we got some big damage coming here.
And a nice time to get a pickup off of the puddle there. And Noah opting to preserve a little bit more of that gauge rather than going for the extra 200 damage. Smart choice. Ripping the OD Cruel Fate again. Not wanting to play this Fireball War, not wanting to deal with the Sobot kicks. I understand. Unfortunately, yeah, that command grab whips again. Picks up a nice crosscut. Can't quite get the link. Yep, but now the imperative is on Shogun to get over there, and Aki's going to be able to zone him out pretty well. Or, oh, nice grab.
Nice.
It's tense.
It is.
Oh, but
tense.
Shogun gets a nice option off of the OD Fireball there.
Are we going to see the full DJ level 2?
Yup.
Yes!
Yes.
He's got the rhythm.
Oh, this DI. Surely Shogun's got it from here, but he's got the burnout, so is level 1 enough? Not quite. We're gonna need a
Oh,
big
this
decision here.
is scary. That's it.
And another good use of that level 2 from Noah. Ties it up 2-2. Yeah, smart decision to be buffering that on the back. Yeah.
Absolutely. Anything would have killed, even Chip. So we're going back to character
Yeah, I'm
select.
gonna think for a second here. That's a good idea. Yeah, really tough with DJ's mobility options. How many are going to struggle to just deal with the dirty bubble?
Absolutely. But DJ's just so fast. If he can just get in there during that startup, he's fine.
Yeah, but as long as he's like in that sort of close to mid-range, I mean, Aki's got good pokes in there, but just being able to do the feints, do the sways, gives him a lot of mix. It's just a matter of making sure you aren't being too repetitive about it.
Do it.
Are we
Do it.
thinking
Do it.
about
Do it. Do it.
Oh, Shogun, get the
Do it.
people a show. You can, come on, baby.
Press the X button, sir. Confirm, spacebar, A button, B on.
Shogun's
Oh!
got a great guile, I think. Yeah. While he isn't breaking it out too often in tournaments, he's got a pretty highly ranked guile. Been playing him pretty consistently since the start of the game. Not a bad idea if you're going to play a really heavy, mix-oriented character who needs to be up in your face to all
Yeah.
zone or in your back pocket.
This is a good call. I am not familiar with this matchup, honestly. I don't
It's-
think I've ever seen Guile Aki.
Aki definitely has to work a little bit harder to punish with how fast Guile's fireballs are and how good the recovery is. The odds of getting in one of those big dives is going to be a little bit riskier. Getting jump-ins is harder. A lot of the things that Noah was doing to open up Shogun are going to be
Flash kick is going to be very scary,
Yeah.
but we're starting with the round start throw.
more the jump-ins. But and also, yeah, OD Fireball's not going to work quite as well here because of I wish I knew Guile's moves. I just usually call them annoying spinning moves. Wheel of frustration. Be fearless. No, I miss you, buddy.
If you just start calling them by DJs, it works, right? That was Air Slasher. Ooh, we have lost visual on the match. We're back. Looks like all we missed was a little bit of a fireball war.
Smart decision from Noah. Smart decision from Noah to just take the stance, get under those fireballs, move in a little bit. Shogun really hammering out some good pressure here, though. Nice decision on level 1 to take the burnout. This is going to be tough for Aki to deal with. Yep,
That was the end.
that's it. All right, this is match point Shogun.
What a call on the Guile. I've never been excited to see Guile until this match.
Shogun playing a really fun. Wow, that
Shuts
was a
down
nice call
Cruel
to do a defensive option with a cruel fade.
Hell holding that parry a little too long. And we got the corner set up. Are we going to get burnout?
Yep.
Ooh, ooh.
It doesn't matter. Wow. Air slashes.
That's probably checkmate, right? Like,
Not quite, but
oh.
that's a great run from Shogun.
Wow.
Nice switch, too. I don't think that I've ever seen Shogun's Guile in bracket before, so.
I don't think I've ever been
that was
impressed
fun.
by a Guile in bracket before. That corner pressure, I want to rewatch it over and over again and just frame by frame.
Really solid, very clean. Yeah, just
Great
didn't
stuff
let him
from
breathe.
Shogun. The setup and then the flash kick saying, it doesn't matter. Try to hit me.
Yep.
Try to hit me.
Yeah, it was a great decision. And, you know, it's risky to break out those new characters on the final game
Absolutely.
like that, but if you're going to do it, might as well play it like that. Just once you use an option, it's off the table.
Yeah, it seemed
There's
like he
another-
realized that it was at least too close with the the Aki DJ, and he really wanted to go for something that he was more comfortable with, and he adjusted to that Guile immediately. DJ Guile got a lot of the same controls, got a lot of the same options, so it makes sense.
And we just watched 2 top 8 qualifying matches. That was Shogun and Revenant.
Let's go.
Going in.
All right, well, speaking of top 8, it is 5:30. I have to head out, so I'm going to leave my boy Connor here, and
Good commentating with you, buddy.
thank you. It was kind of nice.
He did great. It sounds good. All right, getting back to it. It looks like we have our visiting friend Oracle playing local Chun-Li. Annoyance, just kidding. Keesby, just kidding. Playing our local Chun-Li, Keesby. Taking a look at the rest of our bracket. Yep, we got RicRoop and WhatAmIDoing coming up after this. And a bit of losers for the second bracket to go down. Really fun play today so far. I agree with Digi. I feel like there's been just a little bit of a feeling of things being just a touch laggy today. Let's go. We got the boy, the other old man, local. Local senior citizen trying to do a cool trick over my mic cord and ripping it out of my ears. Circus cancel.
Yeah.
How you doing, buddy?
What up? I'm good.
Good stuff.
Yeah. Last time I commentated, I had to be like scrunched up. This is nice.
Oh man, they got such a good setup back here.
Oh, yeah,
so comfortable.
It's comfy.
Watch a fun match. So I think I'm not sure if this is our top 8 qualifier. Yes, it is. Oracle Keesby coming up here.
Yeah.
Oracle rocking the completely swagged out Terry. Keesby on the Chun-Li. Good
Yeah.
Chun-Li costume. It's just, you know,
But
not the
standard.
cool basketball one.
Yeah, this is the costume 2, right? With the bangs.
Oh yeah.
Is this?
Oh no. This is costume 3. Costume 2 is the classic one with cufflinks with the spikes on them.
Oh. Yeah. No, this is standard costume, isn't it?
Regardless,
No, yeah.
whatever
anyway.
costume it is.
Yeah. Not that important.
Good push to the corner. Nice perfect parry from Oracle. Did you know we're noting that we've seen a few fewer perfect parry attempts, except for Noah, who knocked out like 3 in a single round and was playing pretty consistently. Right?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, because some of the higher level players on Twitter have been like, you know what? It doesn't happen as much.
Yeah.
I've seen them plenty, to be honest.
Yep. It's I think playing a little bit of City of the Wolves, nice level 1 option there. That was a good
Keesby
choice, good read
is
of the situation.
Always buffering right now.
ABK.
And it's been paying off a lot.
Oh, big time. One touch from either side will do it here.
Oh,
One more touch.
couldn't get the
Oh,
whiff
rough
punish.
burnout from Oracle.
Oh.
That's it. Keesby
nice.
takes
Just
that round
driver's
back.
jab, yeah.
Boys are thanking.
This outfit looks dirty.
Yeah, kind of does.
Looks
think
like
there's some-
is he a mechanic?
When you turn on a certain point of the graphical, when the graphical fidelity is up to a certain point, it looks worse because they're just covered in blood and sweat and like.
Yeah.
Nice check from Keesby.
All right. Keesby's got some nice corner pressure going on
Yep.
here. Guess for game. Keesby
The
takes
Chun-Li throw
first.
loop. Yep.
Yeah.
Just kidding,
Yeah.
obviously.
The true Chun-Li throw
Yeah,
loop.
exactly.
Yeah,
There's
her
nothing you can do about
buttons,
that.
her buttons do make it scary enough that you don't want to touch them much.
Yeah, nice first game to Keesby. Quick. Very quick.
Overhead. Nice corner carry. And Oracle's back in there. Got the screen space all back. Now they're back to pure and neutral. Oh, didn't quite get the DP out. Or the crouching heavy punch, I imagine. Oracle fighting his way out.
Yep. One of the frustrating things is having to play patiently against Chun-Li, a character who loves it when you take your time.
Oh, yeah.
You know, getting out of that corner is tricky. You really got to remember that the game has a 99-second timer when you're in situations like that.
Absolutely. Yeah, and generally people don't use the entire thing, especially not in Street Fighter 6.
No, definitely not. Every time I've seen the screen go, the numbers turn orange, I feel like I did something right.
Yeah.
Nice win on that round from Keesby.
Keesby up 2. Oh, wait, no. That was
One
the first
game and a
round.
round.
Yeah. And Oracle has been doing fantastic work at the two local he's been at.
Yeah, we were saying Oracle visiting in, I think from New York, had mentioned that, yep, really liked our scene, felt like a nice compliment. We like having him, so.
Yeah, he was great.
I'll plug it if anyone just tuned in. We are coming to you from Akihabara Arcade in Westminster, Colorado, about a 30-minute drive north of Denver, an hour's train ride north. If you're ever in town, ever visiting, have a long layover, come hang out.
Oh,
Love
absolutely.
meeting new faces. Good community here.
Yeah, and I will talk to you.
Oh, Circus will talk to you for sure. Good community and some dirty players. Just kidding. That was a good pickup from Keesby. 2-0. He's making quick work here. Just has that great corner pressure. Knows exactly how long to let everyone he's playing against breathe for. It's very scary to play against him because you feel like you have to sort of ignore all of your natural instincts. It feels like he's just reading your mind.
For sure. Yeah. Perfect parry. Didn't seem to go away. Patch didn't get rid of it entirely.
Nah, Keesby picking the right directions here for sure.
Oh, a nice
low
little pump
mix
fake
up.
with the stance.
That one gets me.
Again.
Oh, a little greedy there, but not bad. Still keeps him caged.
Really easy, honest pressure. Safe. One
Yep.
with the trade.
God, all right. So you've been here for 45 seconds. Keesby's on game point or match point here.
Yeah, really flying through this. And the way Oracle's been playing, I thought this would be a much closer match so far.
I wonder if this is a
maybe
tough
I'm
one for
yeah,
for Terry.
commentators.
I'm not sure
first.
how his ranges work with respect to Chun-Li's moves or.
Yeah, I don't know this matchup at all. I've never seen it actually.
I don't know a true Street Fighter matchup like this. Like Terry.
yeah.
I know real Street Fighter characters like JP.
Like JP. Yeah, traditional.
Everyone loves having it in
Yeah.
the game. All right,
Traditional
a lot of trades
SP
here.
play.
We're scrapping, and Oracle's picking up options here. There you go.
Yeah.
One on the board for Oracle. Not going down without a fight.
I think I commentated cursed Keesby. We'll find
You would
out.
call it the commentator's blessing. He loves a little
To
pressure.
Oracle, yeah. Throw
Driver should have throw.
overhead.
I wonder how much of that you're going to start seeing is that sort of manually timed throw now that crouch medium kick, drive rush into jab on block isn't true, which is going to be your typical setup there. You're going to see more people just going straight for it. Keesby launch into that level 3. This is going to be a tough spot for Oracle to climb out of.
Yeah, very little health left.
Oh, we don't want to be whipping buttons like
whip
that.
punish.
Keesby closes it out with a perfect 3-0.
Good work, Keesby.
Locked in. Nice job.
Yeah, and really kept it pretty honest.
Yep.
You know, wasn't doing anything particularly fancy, just kind
No
of
gimmicks,
outranged
no
him.
wackiness. Just eat your mix. Get in
Yep.
the corner, eat the mix. See what you can do about it.
Kept it all together.
Yo, your circus canceled.
Oh, there you go. There's actually no D, no ED.
I do like if you did something very bad though, it would be funny.
You know, yeah, and the twit longer will probably feature something like
Yeah,
that.
dude.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah.
Did you play? You didn't play in the teams bracket today, did you?
No.
You played
I
Yui?
wish that I come to watch it, but no. I played a tiny bit of Elena, and that's the most I've played
What are
in
you
a few
thinking so
weeks.
far?
I can't tell. What I was telling Ubis is I watched Dogura play a little bit of Elena, and he was mostly blocking. Dogura isn't really the blocking type. So I was like, you know, she might be a little weak. Yeah. That's just an indicator to me that, like, she might be lacking in certain areas.
I think it's going to be a rough bell curve, right? Because I think right now it's scary to deal with people rolling at you. Her moves they don't all look the same, but they're very similar. It's her
Oh, for sure.
upside
And that's
down with
kind
her
of what
legs
she's
flying in the
always
sky.
looked
Yeah.
like. Like, the startup of many of her moves look almost identical. She usually, like, hops up in the air a little bit. And, like, Birdie was very good in Street Fighter V with his jump command grab, Blanca. You know, the startup, the first, like, 9 frames are identical to jump. So, like, you're waiting for more animation generally.
I think she's probably going to be a little dominant early on here as people are figuring out good roll Oki. Parker was playing great today. Just like great pressure, just knows when to hit poke. But I think as people start to learn that more, I can see there being a bit of a drop off. But the Elena specialists are going to find out some crazy stuff between all of her different moves that can be used for frame kills, all the rolls, the ways you can stop those, all the stuff you can bait out of those, that into overhead, that into stop grab, that into stop like backdash. She seems tricky, fun. Not for me. But I think I'm going to love watching her play.
Yeah.
And speaking of people I love to watch play, RicRoop and WhatAmIDoing.
Yes.
Another
Is
top
he-
8 qualifier.
Also known as Sid the Sloth. Got to meet him for the first time today. He was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Solid dude. Seems like he was having a lot of fun during team bracket too. RicRoop been on an absolute terror recently.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No stranger to grand finals. Been playing super strong. This is still winner side, right?
This is winner side top 8 qualifier. Yep.
Okay, perfect. Yeah.
And with the buzz Marisa got, this could be scary if you're
And,
Sloth.
you know-
Slash, what am I doing?
Yeah, and what am I doing? Famously does not like this matchup. Really does not like the ranges that Marisa controls, that Zangief typically controls in matches.
Yep.
Zangief is a shockingly good footsie character.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
If my crouch medium punch reached halfway across the screen, I'd probably be fine with it too. Yeah.
I do not like the JP Zangief matchup.
really.
The Zangief normals outclass nearly all of JP's.
That's true.
At the ranges where JP's are good, Zangief's are better. Often.
Yeah, but if he's in there, you mess like 5 things
Yeah,
up
yeah,
too.
yeah, yeah.
No, I love downplaying JP as much as the next guy, but no, this matchup, especially now that his hitboxes are expanded, that means more spikes are going to hit, more ghosts are going to hit. There's going to be more things checked out of Dry Brush.
Well, that sounds very exciting to me.
I'm loving it, but
yeah.
I love when I get to play a single-player game and I get to move ahead in bracket
Yeah,
for
I
it.
am uninterested in all these
On the top of
footsies
it,
and
single-player
neutrals.
games. Jesus Christ, what am I
Yeah,
doing?
what am I
Putting on a
doing?
Clinic here.
Light kick, tick
First
throw
round's
into
over.
SPD. Flew through that.
Yeah, figuring out that with Marisa's slow buttons, maybe the best way to play is a little degenerate and crazy on this.
Yeah.
Get in her face, don't slow down. She's only got
Yeah,
one
I
level
mean-
1 reversal to use.
She has forms of a reversal now, but not really great.
Oh, wake up, OD SPD reversal.
Yeah. Spotted the
gaining.
gap. Yeah. Ladius. Rick's got to fight his way out of the corner. Very much in corner range.
Good pickup. Tough to be in burnout there, but solid amount of damage, good corner carry. There's
Rick
an
is-
anti-air that's actually working now.
Oh, yeah. It can't cancel it into level 3. Unfortunate, got the air reset there.
Level
This
2
does
instead of
not
the level
kill.
1. Yeah, I am not sure what the decision was there, but that's okay.
Oh,
But doesn't matter.
yeah. Zangief Oki is a little annoying.
Yep, game 1. What am I doing?
Yeah. Good work.
Right
And
back into
made
it.
quick work.
Oh, yeah.
This is the recent Red Bull champion.
That's right. Here's the Red Bull BC1 first edition.
First edition.
Break Fighters Championship. Sid is going to Japan for winning that
Street
tournament.
Fighter 6.
Nice
and
perfect
break
parry.
games.
Unfortunately, not enough. I really wanted to see
Oh,
that.
held that forever.
Yeah, a little bit too long there.
That looked like a suboptimal combo, but didn't expect the first hit. It probably
Oh, Rick just
Doesn't
ripped
matter,
into level
yeah.
1. What a beautiful combo there.
Yeah.
That's sick. Yeah. Rick.
He had some lights dead center in it that looked like he didn't expect the first hit to hit. But
yeah,
Marisa, no stranger to damage.
not at all.
Her and damage, best pals. Oh, little
Bit of
reset
a
there.
drop there from. Yeah, we'll call it a reset. That's more generous.
American reset. Rick, like the true-blooded Colorado.
Yeah, still a tricky situation with the dry brush cancel pressure from Geef, unless she's willing to commit to that level 1 to throw it out there. Once you get that light kick and a dry brush cancel, scary situation to be as Marie.
I wonder what Rick was doing the downtown DI from there.
Yeah,
what he was
not
expecting.
Yeah, good pressure. What am I doing? Just twisting the knife a little bit there.
Yeah. Just halfway there to taking Rick out.
Yep. But we're back. Super meters are healthy. Second time Rick's gotten that whip
Yeah.
punish. There
And
you
what
go.
a good round start. You know, Gifa's all the way in the corner after that combo.
Absolutely. Dash into dry brushes.
Overhead. Gladius.
Very nice Gladius hold.
Oh, Gladius anti-air.
This should be it if Rick wants to cancel it.
Oh, for sure.
If don't be
Yeah.
polite. We're
Yeah.
in tournaments.
Yeah, we're in tournaments. He's
Make
got to
him
watch,
watch
the
the
movie.
movie.
He's got to.
That's a double perfect. for
And
Rick.
you know what? Here's the thing about making him watch the movie. Is it's not just mental damage, but it makes sure that it is in your damn hands to kill this character.
Absolutely.
You
Look,
are playing for money here.
I put $5 in the pot. I'm going to make everyone watch the movie.
Yeah,
Sorry.
you are watching.
1-1. RicRoop,
And,
what am I
you
doing?
know, take your breather, grab
Oh,
a
yeah.
beer.
Ooh, that was a big bear
Oh.
grab attempt.
Excellent awareness from Rick. Watching out, still watching out for that wake up SPD that he hasn't been hit by in a while, but was very well aware of it. Again, wake up SPD actually doing
Really
some
big
work.
wake up. Yeah, SPDs. I don't see these that often. Yeah, Rick.
But if there's a gap, that thing is fast.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Rick,
Gladius. Gladius looking like an anti-air here.
Gladius is an anti-air. It's a poke.
Yeah,
it's a
and I don't
counter
think
hit,
it
it's a
received any
jab.
changes.
No, it's just
Marisa
awesome.
players have complained about this since the dawn of time. Oh, that was
Crazy
max
round start
range.
jumping OD SPD.
Gee whiz. Not worried about that anti-air. He's
Another
still
SPD
banking on
reset.
pre-patch Marisa
Oh,
showing her
man.
head. Oh. Rick on last pixel. Excellent awareness
be-
again.
Is it magic pixel or no? Still tense.
Marisa absolutely can come back, but it'll take 2 or 3 hits
Yep.
possibly.
Then
All
that's
right,
a good way to get it
start.
started. Good punish counter there.
Does Rick spend? Yeah, I think that was wise.
Yep.
He's
Just keep
still
him
got
in the
another
corner.
round if he needs to.
We are barely even a third of the way through this match.
Oh,
that was a great cancel from Rick
nuts.
into the
Yeah.
OD command grab.
Skewed him.
Oh, we can't sustain the second one. That's all
And they're
right.
both starting out with level 3 here. This is a dangerous round start.
Yep.
And now
This is gonna be
Zangief's
high
got one of
damage.
the best reversals in the game. That thing does half your health on reversal.
Mm-hmm.
And he has not been afraid to reversal with shit that doesn't work.
RicRoop using that information from last round, knowing that reacting to that OD or into just the regular command grab
Yeah.
there's going to be a challenge. Nice to find that new option at this
Playing
point in
it
the set.
safe.
Yep. Nice air to air there
Little
from Rick.
air.
Oh, good push out from What Am I Doing?
But
Yep,
honestly,
applying that pressure. Oh, it goes to the OD SPD.
this will not kill, but does he spend? No. Just
Nope.
wants
Wait for it to kill
waiting
on
for
this
it to
one.
kill. Yeah.
Good choice in the OD there, so he was able to at least recover in time to block. But it's
Mm,
still going to burn out, get that level
But
3
this
up.
started at lights, I believe.
Yeah, this isn't going to be close to all the way.
Yeah.
Critical health, but still
Yeah.
definitely winnable here.
Yeah. Rick still
Sid needs
absolutely
to be
one hit
very
away.
careful in the corner here. I imagine he's churning SPD.
Oh!
Not enough.
Where are you going? Rick up 2-1 on Sid.
Rick
Looking
rubbing
good.
it in a little.
Yeah, where are you going? One of the most disrespectful voice lines in the game. Where are you going?
When I've got that Aki command grab and I know it's going to kill, when I've got a JP command grab and I know it's going to
Oh,
kill,
yeah.
sometimes you don't want to make them watch the whole movie, but you do want to make them watch a cutscene.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to. Oh, excellent.
Honestly, though,
punish.
like, what am I doing? Really well played, regardless. That was a tight round
Oh,
down to the end there.
absolutely. Yeah.
Taking risks, but they're paying off. He's clearly starting to understand where Rick is going to want to poke from, where he's ready to anti-air at. But Rick doing a nice adjustment with those air-to-airs, too.
Yeah, actually, so far in this whole set, Sid has actually been the more dominant in the air, really winning most of the trades.
All right, this is game point for the Ultimate Showdown.
The what?
Pete called it the Ultimate Showdown.
Oh. Shout out to Chief Beef. I know you're watching from home.
He is watching from Florida, actually.
I'm sorry.
Florida.
Oh, okay.
Hope you're having fun in
okay.
Florida, Beef.
Oh,
We miss
okay.
you.
I was like, is he at a Florida show?
That
I'm gonna
would
make fun
be
of him so hard.
awesome.
Florida. I just want to say.
Oh, wait,
Florida
what am I doing?
sucks.
Really, making a stand for himself in this
yeah.
last round. We got a little
counter
distracted there.
SPD. Yeah, we're
Nice
talking
job,
about
what am I
the
doing?
important shit that's happening in the world.
Still game point, but showing that he's knowing a bit of what Rick's going on. Might be inside a little bit.
Oh, whiffed whatever. It was a Scudem follow-up,
Yep.
isn't it? Weird. Rick.
Holding
Burning.
off on the ODDP. Or not the ODDP, but the command grab. I feel like
yeah.
he wants it.
Oh, yeah. For sure. Just trying to play footsie.
Yep.
Gladius. All right, Rick.
Yeah. What am I doing? Doing a nice job just getting his drive back with those.
Oh yeah. All right,
Going
now
for a
this
lot of
round,
jumps there.
Yeah, and Rick is having none of it. He's winning
Rick
the
gonna
air to air.
spend? Yes, he will. Get that meter
Really?
back. Make
Oh,
the
okay.
trade. Yep.
Yeah.
What am I doing is going to be around. Yep, two bars and change. Rick's looking healthy and has nice Oki here.
All right.
Another nice air to air.
Just air to air jab. Doesn't matter. Just keep him in the corner. Oh,
Ooh, he gets the
that was a
punish counter
bad
there.
whiff. Hard read there. From
Closes
what am I
it
doing?
out. I
Yeah.
respect the initiative there.
Yeah, it wasn't a bad idea because Rick had been reacting to his jumps. He tried to preemptively bait out the air to air, and didn't quite pan out for him.
So that's
Kind
Rick
of a
on,
high risk, but whatever. I see what you were doing.
So we got Rick on winner side of top 8, and Sid is going to be playing Parker for top 8.
Oh, nice. Is Parker going to be playing Elena?
I think so. Parker's got a nasty week 1 Elena. He understands how to utilize that role to make people make stupid decisions and how to capitalize on what decision you're going to make.
And he's been hype on learning and playing
Hype
Elena.
as hell, yeah. No,
Yeah.
it's been great to see him, yeah.
I
I
think-
played like maybe 6 casual games with him before the day started. He was whooping my ass. It was good.
Yeah, and honestly, Parker typically smokes me. He just a really solid fundamental player, which I am not. I have no interest in your fundamentals.
That's why you play JP and my. Who are you going to play now?
Uh,
Back to JP?
Good. The likelihood is I'll be right back to JP. Lily got some buffs that I like, and